Previously on building Benny's movie park.
I mean, I guess we can just put it right here, all around the ride as well. See, that already looks a lot better. And maybe we can just use these same doors for this. Forget what I said, this is gonna be, extremely easy. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is not even so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of Building Benny's Movie Park, the series in which I build Benny's movie park. I never said that before. Anyways, I changed a few settings in my microphone, so I may sound a little different than what you're used to, but I hope it's for the better, really. Today I'm gonna do something differently because this coaster, I mean, these supports don't look fantastic. They're automatic, which, I mean, it's in the word already. So let's go ahead and make our own custom supports, especially for this one here. This is just pathetic. So let's go into appearance and select off on these supports, confirm, let that load for a little bit, and then we can make our own stuff. For this big hoop right here, I'm gonna do something very similar to King Dakar and Top Thrill Dragster because, I mean, it's quite obvious. It's the exact same thing. First, we need to go and determine the middle, which I think is this, if I'm correct. Yes. Let's make it perfectly centered. Something like this should be pretty good. Let's just start right here and then bring it all the way down. I'm thinking maybe this one is a bit too thick. Is it? No, that's actually not too bad. Then on the sides, we can always use the thinner ones. Besides, this is the main sort of support, so it's important for this one to be very, well, yeah, nice and thick. I need to be able to get up there somehow. Let's just set the jump power to like 700 or something. Let's see. Whoa, yeah, that's definitely high enough. There you go. So then let's go with this one. Very nice. How are these usually connected to the track? That's the only thing I don't know. Yeah, so it's supposed to be something like this and then a bit thinner on the inside. I'm just gonna get creative. Something like this is freaking amazing. Let's make this stuff gray. Very cool. And for the rest, I'll see what I'm gonna color it. I don't know yet. First, let's see. How are we gonna continue this? Right, so both King Dakar and Top Thrill Dragster both have these horizontal ones as well. So let's go and add these starting on the right. Let's just go with this first. Same thing on the other side. Oh wow, it's actually still exactly in the middle here. Okay, let's do the same thing we did earlier. A nice square one right there. And for this one, let's go with this one to change it up a little bit. There you go. And then we can make it extra cool by adding some tiny details like these. No. This is not the ideal way to work on a roller coaster, but I guess we'll just take it. Same details here. Very nice. Now I have to determine how many of these there are gonna be. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe like every 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna have to jump down again. Please don't fall. No. Yes. There it is. And then here I'm gonna have to improvise just a little bit. I think something like this should be pretty good. Looks a bit strange, but it's fine. Of course, the same thing on the other side again. I wonder if this looks nice. It does actually need some structure on this side this way, but I don't know if this is actually it. I mean, at least it doesn't collide with the train. That's already one thing. It's just a bit weird how it's going inside of it. Let's just make it go all the way down first. Okay, so what happens if we make all of this the same color? I'm just wondering. Let's try it. Just all nice and gray. Okay, so that actually looks pretty badass, not gonna lie. However, there is still quite a lot more to make because this alone is not steady enough for sure. First, let's make these huge connectors. That definitely makes it look a lot more solid and legit. I don't know why something like this needs to be there, but it looks nice and that's what it's all about. For this one in the middle, I think this plated metal texture is actually the best. So let's go and see what that looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. And let's go back to normal metal and do these horizontal ones like this. I'm just trying to apply the same sort of colors that the Millennium Falcon has, obviously. I'm hoping to create that same sort of vibe. Okay, so far so good. Now what? There's also the diagonal ones that we cannot forget about. So I'm gonna try to do that this way. I'm just gonna start in the corner right here and work my way up. Just like so. And this I'm gonna have to do all over the whole bloody thing. Oh, someone's trying to get up here. Guess who it is? It's Timon. Your boy's having a hard time. Anyway, so this looks... Then to connect it to this, I'm just gonna use one of these one last time. Paint them the same color. There you go. That actually looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. So let's go grab it here as well and go up again all the way down. Very nice. And then of course the ones that go to the ground as well. Even on top here, we are gonna need those same supports. As you can see here, they're not the same on each side, which is because actually this wasn't really in the middle at the very beginning, but it's fine, it's fine. You don't really notice it. You actually do really notice it, but it's still fine. It's fine. So now that this is looking like this, there's still one thing we need to do, and that's the one in the back. To hold this entire thing up, we need one last big support, which is the one back here. That's just kind of holding everything together. And then from here, it's gonna go all the way back into the main one. There you go. Now it's a nice and smooth pull. Like that. Diamond just had the amazing idea to put some Star Wars logo on here, or any logo really. I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm definitely gonna do that. It's really just these final ones right now, and then I think we're pretty much done. I'd say so far this is looking pretty good, isn't it? I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but we need to keep it standing up somehow. So, well, here it is. Then I want to make one of these walking areas on the side here. So to do that, I'm simply just gonna take these that I can actually use to stand on myself. Perfect. Then let's paint it nice and dark like that. And then on the sides, I do actually want a tiny little fence. So let's go and simply use these. See, there you go. That's looking pretty nice. Oh, then what? I had the idea to put some more details on here to make it look similar to the Millennium Falcon's details, because there's quite a lot of details on there. But now that I'm actually trying to do it, I don't really know what to add. For the maintenance guys, we technically do need a way up. So I think just using these ladders, we can make a ladder. Does that look nice? Does that look nice? It does add some extra detail too, so I'm all for it. And we ourselves can actually use it to get up. Where people can just kind of stand, I guess. Or, nah, that's a bit too bulky. We need that to be nice and small. Rather something like this. That's much better. And then the last ladder is just gonna be like this, and that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's go all the way back down. And I think for now this is fine. I may add some stuff later, but let's just keep it this way for now, because there's a lot more supports to build. Then we can also make some of these extra things that connect it to the ongoing track, because that's also very important. Then for this tunnel right here, I'm not gonna do supports, but instead I'm just gonna make some platform it's going over throughout the whole thing, the same way I did it indoors at the beginning, because I feel that will look just a tiny bit better. It is also a lot more work, but I guess we're used to that by now. Self-torture at its best. Almost there. Don't worry. Then this stuff I will paint in metal plates, just like this. Looks pretty cool, I think. And the inside I'll make look nice later. Right now, it's really just the supports I'm focusing on. Diamond right now is going to teach me some stuff about supports, because I don't know what to do to make them look very pretty. So as you can see, he is going to show me the different kinds right now. So now it's really just putting all of these poles here and fixing them and making them look nice. And that is just, I mean, so much work. Like, we're gonna have to do that all over the coaster, and that is... But I don't let that stop me, because, well, so basically we're now working on these together, because it's just far too much work to do on your own, I think. And it's also just a lot of fun. So here we are. Right now I am making the concrete bases of them, which are basically the pieces that hold it together. And as you can see, just this is already so much better than the automatic supports, which kind of look just all over the place. Don't like that. And actually, first I'm gonna make this landscape look a bit more smooth, so I know where to put these. Because when they're on the edge like this, it's sometimes hard to tell. Dude, look at how amazing these supports look, honestly. Just even like these connectors are all in the right place. That's crazy. So much better than the standard boring stuff. I love it. Right here, I'm gonna build some tiny house building thing, because I don't know how to feel about this empty corner otherwise. Besides, I think that will look pretty nice. Then on these, I'm gonna use these walls again, because we haven't done that in quite a while, and I think it would match the rest very nicely. So I'm just gonna go and do this. There you go. I'm also doing the same exact edge on here to finish it up. I'm putting some more details on top here to spice it up just a little bit. And I also want to put some more of these antenna sort of things that really are quite literally all over the place in Mos Eisley. And then to fill up the empty spaces, let's go and put some rocks in the corners here. These buildings are empty anyways. It's not like you see it sticking out on the inside. I found that this actually looks very cool to make them connect to the ground. You have this square, and then on each corner you can put one of these, which makes it kind of looks like very big bolts. And I think that looks pretty freaking cool. Check that out. So I did that here as well, and it kind of looks pretty badass. Gonna do some more on the side here. There you go. Oh, that's very nice. Remember how last time I said I wasn't gonna fix the thickness of this thing, since actually this whole barrier is way too thick? I am gonna fix it because it hurts my eyes.
A few moments later.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. This is it's too much. It's too much. It'll just be thick and ugly for the rest of its pathetic life. In some images of Mos Eisley, I saw these pipes going in the ground, so I'm gonna make these as well. Then I'll make a tiny little turn just like this, and then one going straight down into the ground. Absolutely fabulous. Apparently on the Roblox group they made a server on which I can join and you guys can join, so I'm actually gonna check that out right now because I've never actually done that. So let's go and leave this game. Okay, so this is pure chaos. If you want to join this at some point, I don't know when I'm gonna be online, but if you want to, it's called Benji's Hangout by Benji's Adventures Group, so which is us. So yeah, that's fun. That is a lot of talking and a lot of yeets. I love it. Well, I think this seems like a great place to end the video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my overall content, feel very, very free to subscribe. And yeah, well, see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park.